So, you folks want to hang out with me, huh? Well, what do you want to know? What questions do you have for me? Well, some I get is, how did you get into what you're doing? Did you go to school? Nope. I learned from manuals and books. You know, I didn't learn from some cocky scholar. I just looked at books and taught myself. The Ford Model T is very simple. It's not a very complex vehicle. But when you get into the 80s, that's when things start getting a little more complex. Because they started trying to make things with more luxuries and, cushy seats and all that other stuff. Air conditioners, AC stuff, heaters. Though in the 30s and 20s they did have heaters. But it was the accessory heater and it cost more money. And most people back in those days during the Depression were not really having much money, except the bank owners and, the people that were the fancy pants rich guys. Those were the people that had it. Um, the animals. Okay, let me get to that. Well, the animals, they're on the ranch, and I go back and forth to the ranch because, well, I'm the ranch hand. I'm trying to work on getting my own ranch, but things have been hellishly slow because of the whole COVID situation, COVID-19. It's really been a damper on the world as a whole. So that's about the animals. The art. The art, okay. How did you learn how to do art? Well, art, I've been doing it since I could remember, Even when I was a baby, I was drawing crayons and stuff. When I was 4, I won my first art competition. I think that was down here in the 80s. But that was a very long time ago, and I continued doing it for quite a while. When I was in high school, I had some of my art at the Children's Museum. I had a couple display pieces and, art shows. But I haven't done art shows in a very long time. It's just been for the love of it. I haven't really been selling any art. I haven't made any money from my art in years. I've just been doing it because the people out there enjoy my art. And I want to be able to provide something for them, to give them some sense of art, because let's face it, art is kind of declining nowadays. Some people say, "Hey, wait a second, art isn't declining." Okay, okay. How about Renaissance and Baroque and all the neoclassical artists out there? Put it to what we consider art nowadays. And art nowadays is crap compared to neoclassical art. But anywho, there's just a few things I wanted to touch base with you. Since you want me to do longer videos, and, well, I don't know.